Here's the question, though.
Lying ass niggas.
Now, okay.
That's the name of this episode. Lying ass niggas. Like, there you go. Like, they
You write that
exist.
down.
Hey,
Lying ass
when you
niggas.
do that, right?
That should be a t-shirt. That's a Buffy's back, lying ass niggas on the back of the t-shirt. Buffy's back, lying ass niggas.
Oh yeah, we live. We went live.
We super live. It feels mad discombobulated.
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 Shout out to Bahamadia.
Bahamadia, something. She did a lot of this. Quick with the
Oh, shout out my nigga in the building already. Shout out to my nigga Rim Rock Fit. What's up, baby?
What up, cuz?
What's happening? Oh, this nigga, look. This
how you living, Playboy?
Things are well, sir. This is how rich niggas do. Rich niggas pop up with the fire crackling in the background.
Fireplace.
You know what I'm saying? This is how rich niggas do. Pardon me. You know what I mean?
I'll be right back.
How you doing there, sir? What's going on, brother? Rimrock Fit, what's happening?
Hey man, I'm chilling, man. Hold on 1 second. Let me get my volume up on here. For whatever reason, my whole computer done froze up on the player. Hold on.
It's funny. I see you coming through clear. We see you.
You can hear me though, right?
Yeah, we see you and can you play. You good. How you been, brother? It's been a minute.
I can't cut my volume up, but hey, it is what it is.
How you been?
We're gonna figure it out. Don't worry.
Whole time. How you been, brother?
I've been good, man. How about you?
Things are well, man. Things are well on this end. Trying to raise positive black babies. That's really it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I put an S on that, didn't I? A positive black son. Not even a baby at this point. Shorty right here. Shorty right here. Now,
but it grew up, huh?
Shorty got a blowout. So the blowout yeah, Shorty got a blowout.
You got the beard, he got the hair. Okay.
Yo, Shorty got a little mustache. It's funny, man. It's
I got
funny,
two.
man.
That's too fast for me, man. That's happening too quick.
Oh,
Let me
man,
grab my earbuds. I'll be right back.
Yeah, absolutely. So Cal, does because Lil Cal, for niggas that don't know.
Sure.
Now, does Lil Cal have a mustache already?
He got a little bit up here. He got a little bit up here. He got decent sideburns too if they grow in. Like right now, he got that's a whole.
Oh my goodness! Hold on. We got beards. Speaking of beards in the building, Philadelphia's own. What's going on, brother Kill? What's happening? What's happening, brother Kill? Brother Kill. That's brother Rim.
Rim, what's going on, fam?
What's up, bro? How you living?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm good, baby.
This is one of the most triggered and triggering men on Twitter. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't resting in peace yet, man. It ain't going yet, man. I believe Silver the same way he had to do with Hinky. Silver had to. Somebody got to do something at the last minute and stop this, bro.
Speaking of the last minute, shout out to brother Brock in the building.
God, everybody.
Hey, we like Eddie Kane. We coming in right at the last minute. We just hit the stage at the right minute.
Salute to y'all.
When they kicked you off Twitter, yo? Why they talking about it like that?
Oh yeah, because the nigga laid off everybody and locked the doors and be like, "Y'all niggas get out," and we're still jumping. We thought when we closed the doors it was gonna be curtain, but it's still rocking. I don't know what Elon and they're doing.
All right. I ain't know what you. All right, cool.
Now I found it hilarious. We lost Rim. I found it amazing, actually, that brother Kill mentioned brother Eddie Kane, and the reason why is I have not had an opportunity to, in recording public, talk about this Nas album.
Okay.
First of all, the record I'm referring to, the Nas sample, the 5 Heartbeat sample, it's 3 songs, right? It's like Nas come in, like first of all, we get the part from the movie, you know what I'm saying, where we hear him kind of, riffing, and we got the hair look, like, you know what I mean? Eddie Kane is singing, and then we get the loop without drums. Sorry, Kill.
It's okay. At least he brought them in. I don't mind that, man.
But without the drums, it was hard. With the drums, it went through a warp zone. Like How did y'all first listen when y'all first was like, all right, let me check out this Nas? Was it headphones? You throw it in the car? Was you listening straight from your phone? How did y'all enjoy the Nas the first time y'all heard it? This is King's Disease 3.
For me, it's always through the headphones. I mean, it's midnight. Yeah, I mean, so unless you work the night shift, I mean, you just waking up the whole crib. You know, you gotta listen to it in the headphones. So definitely the headphones. I mean, I would almost go out on a limb and say, damn near 90% of people listen. That's why that loopless bullshit work. Keep cursing the first 10 minutes. That's why that loopless stuff works, because you ain't knocking at no MPV or no Amigo or no Maxima the way, or Pathfinder. You know, you listen to it in some AirPods. Like, so that's that's the only reason why that stuff lives right now.
Hey, if y'all riding around in an MPV right now, it's time to get an oil change.
Yeah, it's definitely time.
But so it was funny. So I started listening at midnight in the headphones. And but my inclination is I can't wait to put this into the car because it's different. That whip listen is fun, right? Because you actually feel it.
Yo, it's certain like albums that gotta graduate to the whip listen. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I listen to something, I normally listen to something first on my phone or whatever. Mm-hmm. If I'm inspired to listen to it in the car, there you go. That's a good fucking album and shit.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely.
Oh, my bad, bro. I mean, break your word. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying, like, this joint, I went to sleep early, woke up at like 12:45. I was like, oh shit, Nas came out. Let me hear this shit. And I'm starting to listen to, what's that shit? The Thun joint. I'm like, oh, no, hell no. I need to hear this in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to ride around this theme music with this on. You feel me? That's what I meant when I said that. But go ahead.
I was just going to ask, like, is there any place, only place I could think of was the club, but is there any place outside of the whip where the music could potentially sound better?
Studio.
Yeah, the studio itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you in the studio, the problem with the club is that the club can trick you, because what'll happen is you hear a banging song and a shorty dancing to it looking right. And then now all of a sudden you love this whack ass song because it moves it there. That's like a mirage. The club is like a mirage. You'll get tricked in the club.
And you're usually drunk.
That is the whole. That sound like the whole 9901.
Facts.
That whole period from 99 to 01. That is exactly how I like the
Yup, in my white tee. Yup.
In my white tee.
I mean, shit, the studio too, though. I mean, the studio, like, I don't know how many people here rapped or produced or whatever. You sit in the studio and somebody got that shit loud as fuck right next to you. They bobbing their head. They people bobbing their head. You like, oh, this shit. You know what I mean?
And imagine you sitting in there with the nigga that did the beat. He smack you on the shoulder.
Right.
Nigga, you hear this?
Is weed smoke in the air? When you get home next day, that contact high is going. You're like, oh, this kind of garbage.
Yeah.
Because last night it was slapping.
This shit was hard.
Joint.
I can't wait to hear this in the morning. Nah.
It was coming through the monitors. You know what I'm saying? And it was great. Now
stomping in the Air Force Ones.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, goddamn, like, yo, make a CD of this shit, yo. Make a CD of this shit. Go home like, what the fuck is this?
Throw this shit in the garbage.
Shout out to Brock for being the second person, because I shouted out to 99 and 2000. But shout out to Brock for being the second nigga to show his age today. He was like, burn me a CD of that.
Let me get that CD real quick.
Ooh.
If I handed
he could have went back though.
Hey, if I handed the CD to Lil Fam right now, he'll try to play it. What game is this?
Yeah. This ain't the regular box.
I don't know.
This
is this like is this DLC?
It's this DLC. It's funny.
It's add-on content. Is this new levels?
Niggas might not have been as poor as me, but do y'all remember stuffing tissue in the cassette
to
tapes?
record over?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That was my move, bro.
I told you, if niggas ain't
now.
If niggas ain't surgical with the tape repair, man, you ain't invited to the barbecue, man.
Ooh, so that's two different conversations because you got the tapes. Yeah, you fix because you can fix a tape. Like if a tape pop,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga Wayne in here.
Rock till my tape pop.
Yeah, if your tape pop, you can fix the tape with some scotch tape, right? Mm-hmm. But also, if you had a cassette, if you notice it had two grooves at the top.
Yep,
two grooves was to tell your Wi-Fi system, was to tell the Wi-Fi that this is an official recording and you should not be able to press the record button over it. However, if you stuff some tissue or put some tight tape over top of those holes,
you in the game, baby.
You going on you Miss Tony tapes and shit got taped over.
I recorded all the 92Q on them on other people's CDs, or tapes.
Wow. What was the first
this shit say motherfucking Chubb Rock and shit, but it's 92Q.
It's all Wu-Tang.
I don't believe you taped over Chubb Rock. First of all, second of all, what was the record? What was the record y'all remember like waiting for the first time where y'all was like, I gotta catch this and dub this off for V103,
the radio,
whatever. What was the song?
You talking about showing your age? Roxanne, 84.
Wow.
Oh wow.
UTFO.
Wow. God dang it.
I remember. I'm in fourth grade, and I remember wanting to get that. I had to learn the words, get on a school bus the next morning, saying every word to that. So yeah, Roxanne, waiting for that joint to come on.
Sheesh.
I mean, if I be specific to this area and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna be one of those answers. But like a lot of club music, you know what I mean? Like club music that was inappropriate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, let me
see. So I'm from outside of Baltimore. I'm from 15 minutes outside of Baltimore, Severn, Hanover, whatever you want to call it. So every Friday, my grandparents went, as they called it, in town to do their shopping, right? Mm-hmm. So this is my grandfather going to Lexington Market, to the Fish Man, to the Steak Man, to the XYZ. I used to hear Inner City Records. Ooh. Scotty B was in there DJing.
Yeah.
I'm copping Scotty B tapes, and then at the top of the block, was it a Shoe City there at the top on that corner, right across from the one side of Lexington Market? Either way, I was copping DJ Booby tapes.
Yes.
Yeah. Booby. Yeah.
Off the radio, I feel like the first record I tried to catch was 1990. 1989, not self-destruction, Fight the Power. Catching Fight the Power off the radio was like crazy because they didn't play it a lot because it's not a radio record, but they played everything on the radio then.
Right. That's a tough one, man. I know the first song that I tried to catch, but they never played it in this area, so I couldn't catch it. But I had Mom Playing Tricks. My pops had the record. And I used to spin that fucking record, and then I cracked it. And it ain't no repairing that shit. So I was like, I'm going to catch it on the radio. And I would listen 92Q every day, and they never played that shit. So I was mad to the motherfucker. I know, right? Needed to be in Houston, man.
That's crazy. No bullshit.
No, I don't know if I got a particular song, but I do remember a lot of early. I was really into Wu-Tang when they first came out, and especially when they started doing like the little SWV remix, like popping up here and there. I would hear them on the radio back and forth to school, but when I finally realized what the tape situation was, and I got my own little system, that was it. 6 o'clock to like 9 o'clock, depending on whenever whatever was playing on. What was it, Power 99? Was it the Top 9 at 9? Whatever it was. By the time it got to the Quiet Storm, I was pretty much done trying to find.
You said Power 99? You from Philly?
I'm from Jersey.
Oh, okay.
I'm born and raised in I'm like 45 minutes outside.
Oh, you over the bridge? Okay.
Yeah, right there. So
when you said Power 999, I'm like, bro, what? I thought, okay. That's
Power 99 signal is like like I can't get Hot 97 down here for shit. Power
Right,
99 is crisp.
Right.
So that's what I all DJ Ran and Cosmic Kev and all them. I used to listen to all them back in the day. I know a 92Q from The Wire.
Right.
That's funny.
But most of my hip, especially back in like a preteen teenage age, it was all Philly radio for a while.
That's what's up.
It's funny as shit that you just said. The Quiet Storm, yo. Like that shit don't exist no more, yo. Like
I know.
Man, I mean, at the end of the day, good slow jams don't exist, man. I tell my teens all the time, bro. Like even the bad boys are R&B, whether it's Come and Talk to Me or BBD. When Will I See You Smile Again? It was always about love.
Yeah.
My teens nowadays, man, it's like it's just sex and drugs.
Y'all gonna think I'm soft as hell. But yes, today me and wifey was in the house and I threw on Deborah Cox.
Nobody's supposed to be here. Bruh.
Man, we was in this joint rocking.
That joint crazy, B.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this ain't even available no more. Like, you can't find this type of music. You know what I mean?
The wild part about that Deborah Cox, bro, that's one of them songs, the few songs that I heard, and I was at 889. I was like, Tunji, take me to Towson. Like, let's go. I gotta find this joint. Like, I heard it, and I was like, yo, I gotta buy that immediately. I need that joint was crazy. I remember the first time I heard it, I thought it was Whitney. I ain't never even know who Deborah Cox was at the time. I just heard that, and I was like, yo, this song is crazy. Right. But like you said, bro, we don't have that no more. I tell my teens all the time, bro, what y'all gonna get married to? What y'all gonna walk down the aisle to? What's gonna be y'all music, yo?
Yeah,
if they know it. If they know it,
you gotta walking down the aisle
to 21 Savage, huh?
21.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
God dang!
You got the R&B singers. They do more drugs than the hip hop artists.
Facts. Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, the Weeknd do more drugs than all Griselda, man.
Facts.
Like,
God damn, for real? I ain't know that.
Weeknd,
his whole thing was candy bars and whatnot.
That's his whole catalog. Like, I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's all drug rap, man.
Nigga, listen I ain't never put that together. I just thought he was talking about love or some shit. You know,
nigga, listen to often he talking about.
Yeah, he talking about getting high, and that's it, man. Yeah, I mean, it ain't no love involved, man. You take that out the music, it's like, dog, that's what made me want to fall in love on Smoke Forever, my lady.
We've been critical. Is it any? Is it one?
Well, I mean, it's something. It is something.
It's a lot.
It's something. Brock, I can't go a lot.
It's not mainstream. It's not mainstream, but it's a lot.
No, but what I'm asking is it any mainstream? I'm asking because I can't think of one.
It's a small percentage. It's a very small percentage. Like it was this one joint. It was a duet. I forgot the joint. I think it was with her and Daniel Caesar. It was one. Yeah, there's one joint that everybody that would be the go-to for this generation. Yeah. But as far as there's like when I got married in 2000, it was like hundreds of songs to choose from. What we want to walk, like it ain't gonna be no hundreds of songs to choose from no more. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because I remember even as a youngin, like riding around in my car to Darnell Jones.
Yeah, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and it would be on a late night. Like, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I do have those memories, and I'm like, damn, I don't see no dudes unless they like our age riding around to the R&B now.
Here's the thing, yo.
Can you imagine? Imagine one of these little pants dudes in the car, and they little mans get in there, and they got little pants too, and they in there listening to like Black or like, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, the niggas that even the singing dudes that get, you know what I'm saying, they ain't talking about like love.
Right.
They talking about
Don Toliver ain't talking about love.
Sex.
Yeah.
Don Toliver ain't a fucking crooner, yo.
But see, that's the thing, the mixture, everything been mixed together. Everything been mixed together. It's funny, one of my interns, he young boy, he about 26. He's like, I'm saying things like, I'm gonna send you a list. I'm like, please do, my nigga, because when we talking about love, like when you think about come and talk to me, it's like, yo, I see you over there. I'm shy. Like, you know what I mean? Forever my lady, you know, even Fiendin', like my heart belongs to you. Like those are love songs. You know what I mean?
Our R&B singers don't do this no more.
Right, you know, it went out the window right there with that. When that move got, and when you stop singing in the rain, you gotta sing in the rain. Niggas ain't in the rain no more, man.
Nehu.
That's hilarious.
Lost all the Nehu niggas.
Yeah.
They used to hit that shit. That should be crazy.
I think Ray J killed that shit, yo, when he slid in
One Wish.
He killed
that One Wish. Yeah. Ray J.
He was in that singing to Floyd. He was
that nigga did the spin in the rain.
Nigga slid on the concrete.
Opened the jack.
Nigga slid on the concrete 3 blocks, nigga, in the rain.
This nigga said 3 blocks.
Yo, watch that shit again, yo.
That's a fact, though, yo.
Hey, yo, y'all seen this
3
video?
blocks.
Y'all seen the video? It was like a video last week, the week before. A nigga came out with some Michael Jackson. That nigga walked out the house.
Oh yeah,
like the house off
yeah, that shit was lit.
That nigga walked out. That nigga ran. Slid for 3 houses.
God damn.
And then just moonwalk back on the ass. I was like, this nigga cold.
That shit was nuts. Nah,
that nigga different.
Yeah, shorty was ice cold, man. Hey, nah, it's different now, man. I feel like streaming it took something away from setting the mood, and when I say setting the mood, I'm not talking about the quote unquote just like setting the mood like with a chick or whatever, but like with radio, right? Like setting the mood was you leave wherever you're going on Friday and you turn on the radio, and Friday radio music is different.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's more upbeat, more up tempo. It's Johnny Kemp just got paid. It's club music. It's like, yo, you just listening to whatever
Amazon,
right? Whatever vibe is going on.
Program no more.
Well,
I mean, there's also what you have available. It's like, dog, if the only thing you got available is Fridays and Red Lobster and fucking Olive Garden used to be a shit. They ain't the shit no more. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that what do you have available to really even choose from? You know what I mean? So again, back in our day, it was an influx of music. Everything was dope. Everything was good. Now you're looking at it now, people really just ain't making it like that. You know what I mean? And I mean, it may be streaming, but then again, the same thing. It's like singers want to be rappers want to be singers. It's like if you make a half and half, you make that half and half. I can't go back in and get my lemonade out or your iced tea out. Like, nigga, that shit is mixed together. And that's what the problem is. R&B singers, hard body want to be rappers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Think about that nigga, Tory Lane for shooting Meg. That nigga is a singer. He ain't no rapper. Like, singers is catching cases now. Like, could you imagine back in the day, Albie Shore catching a gun charge? Like, nigga, like, Albie? Like, nigga, come on.
Hey,
so,
I mean, Keith Sweat
we had Chico DeBarge. We had Chico.
Chico did go to jail, but Chico went to jail before we knew who Chico was. Like, Chico was that other nigga. Like, he wasn't even in the barge. That we ain't know who Chico was till Iggy with Nia Long.
But I mean,
Bobby was the bad boy. Yeah, Bobby was different, you know. But now these R&B boys want to be just as hard as the rappers are. So I mean, it's like it's this whole mixture that you can't take it back. I remember one of Robin Thicke's albums, like maybe his third album. I'm like, God damn, it's more rapper features on here than like this was a hip hop album. So to me, that's the thing. When you mix those two, it's the same thing. Suburb niggas want to be so hard. They want to be, you know what I mean? They want to be just as hard as niggas from Southeast. You know what I mean? And that's why I mean it's all confused right now. So we can't get good music if the R&B boys want to get high. They want to get higher than motherfucking rappers do.
Well, I mean, I don't know, yo. I gotta disagree, man. To be fair,
why you say?
I know a good amount of R&B artists right now.
All right, give me some.
That shit. You got Cautious Clay. You got Ari Lennox. You got fucking
Ari Lennox song. I remember shorty. What's her song? The one that everybody loves.
She got a lot of songs that people love, but
I mean the one that's big right now. There's one
that I think who the fuck wrote that? I think Babyface wrote that.
Hold up,
Ari
Lennox. Got a Babyface record.
Give me a Babyface record right now. I'll blow it up.
It's called Pressure.
I'm rocking
Pressure. Right, Pressure. Quick question: what's Pressure about?
Is it singing though? She ain't rapping. That's my point.
No. Oh yeah. I mean, no. What I meant by singers want to be rappers is not that they're rapping, but that the way they act is
They talk
for the
over
rapper.
rap.
Look, I mean, you gotta get the if you use Jodeci, for example, right? You gotta get some of this come and talk to me. I'm fiending and all this other shit. Then you get All My Life and all this other shit. But you gotta let some of these
No. Come and talk to me is a love song. There ain't no fucking and come and talk to me.
But fiending is.
I mean, yeah, I'm fiending, right? But I'm just saying. But what I mean by this is when you first hear Jodeci, Forever My Lady, come and talk to me. So you know what I mean? But the thing on them is that they were just thug niggas. They just was trying to fuck. And I'm like, nah, that really wasn't they steez. I don't know about Pressure, but I swear it got something to do with sex. So again, I'm just talking about love songs. I'm talking about nobody's getting married to Pressure. So I'm not saying Ari Lennox can't sing. I'm not saying these R&B people can't sing. I'm talking about love songs. And there's a difference between love songs and songs we may fuck to. Two totally different buckets.
Still making the love songs though, yo.
Somebody, bro.
Please send me the list, bro. I would love to see some new school dudes who are talking about.
I was gonna say because Brock, you
Chris Brown song.
Well, Brock, because you mentioned a lot of people, but you mentioned a lot of women.
When Chris Brown, I mean, this nigga be having 50 songs on the album. That shit scared me. So you right. When I saw Nas,
that nigga sing about any on drugs. Any on drugs? That nigga sings about everything.
That nigga's a real gangbang.
I seen that nigga had 16 songs. I was like, God damn, Nas. Chris be coming out with 55 songs.
40.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I get scared. I don't even know where to start and end.
Cause of whole blood.
Cause a whole blood is very
blood
funny.
Out here.
Cause a whole blood is funny.
Cause a whole blood.
Cause a whole blood.
Yo, the fact that you a blood and you a singer right there tells you something, bro, man. Like
Bobby, I listened to some 50 song yesterday, and he said, "What do you say? Tell the Crips some, tell the Bloods I'm cripping. Go tell the Crips some blood." I said, "Man, this nigga crazy, man."
Yeah. 50 be tripping. 50 be tripping. Hey, man. That being said, man, I think we should just go ahead and start the show. Yeah, it's the Wiz Buffy podcast where we're built for comfort.
Not for speed.
Not for speed.
Not for speed, you dirty old raggedy non-R&B singing ass punk ass nigga bitch.
Standing on niggas' shoulders, eating, grabbing Popeye chicken from the crowd and shit.
Fast. When the last time y'all was up on the stage doing this? Y'all ain't getting none of this type of shit. Ain't been happening for years, motherfucker.
Moves, you fuck niggas.
Get your R&B right, niggas.
Yo, get your Nehu game together.
We shooting at all the R&B niggas. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah.
Get your
R&B rapping bullshit now.
Together, man.
Hey,
niggas spinning on their lips and shit, yo. Wow, R&B niggas spinning on their lips.
R&B spinning on their lips. Fisher Price, my first Timberlands ass.
Hey, yo, I seen a nigga this week with the butt neck is up top.
Oh.
Yeah, I looked at the
Single
nigga walk past. I saw the rest of his outfit and it made sense.
Oh God.
Oh man, those bootcut Levi. Anyway, I am IlFam79.
Did he have the carpenter joint on the side? You know,
hammer hooks.
The hammer.
That's crazy.
The farmers.
That's crazy.
Shout out to LL, man. I am IlFam79 your social media choice, aka the R. Anderson the podcast, and aka Captain Bro Albano, Brewdom, and Philip Sticky the Dragon Steamboat. Pod Shed Pod, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe on their podcast, Chew Bubblegum. And I'm all out of Dentine. Nice to see you on Love Daddy at WFAM, where family always matters. And my tag team partner.
Shit, it's Bradley Balboa, aka Russell Westbrook, aka Veggie Miller, aka Miss 51 man. Anyway, tick. I was waiting for my man right here, shit, to resurrect that shit. Anyway, but I'm here, and the last one I always have to say is Black Fabio, nip of your neck, double-breasted. You know what I'm saying? Doing the most. And who else we got? What we doing?
It's your boy Cal. You already fucking know. What's going on, Kel? Where you at?
I'm right here, bro. You know, Philly in the building with the beards, man. Beards.
Beard gang.
That's it.
Big beards. Big beard energy.
Man. Yeah.
With the fireplace. Cool. Hey, man. And my man with the fireplace in the back crackling.
Crazy.
I was just stunned a little bit. It's your boy Remy, aka the Trail Trainer, BKA Flex Luger, the total package. You know what I'm saying? Represent Make No Excuses Fit Camp, man. Just a real one trying to get to the bag. You know how I go.
Salute.
That's what it is.
Hey man, that's it, man. That's really it. Is at this point we just trying to make it. Everything is about elevation, so up is the only direction that we know. That being said, man, let's just jump into it, man. We are here, man. This is the Grown Man Bars episode. We talk to y'all about man-ish, Gina. It's a man thing. You wouldn't understand it, but none of this well. I am the Hotepi. Nah, I'm none of them niggas. We not them niggas. Trust me, we not them
Blickety
niggas.
black.
Oh, shit. Like, nah, we not them niggas. I promise, man. Like I said, and I always say this when we do these episodes, man, I feel like there's a great a contingency of gentlemen that are our age still trying to be the movers and shakers. We done moved and shaked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We done moved and shook.
It's been shook.
It's time to get to resting. You know what I'm saying? And let them niggas out there move and shake while we give them niggas the game on how to move and shake properly. And I think that's really the important part. Kind of to start things off. What do y'all think? What do y'all think the OGs? We are the OGs, FYI. What do the OGs have now? Like, what haven't we passed on consistently to these young niggas? Because I'm all about accountability for us to improve them. Because I want to improve us so that outside the niggas that listen to us can affect the young niggas that they're around, so they can get them niggas the game. As my man Rimrock Fit said, man, what aren't we passing on?
I think. Oh, go ahead. I don't want to step on the white toes. But.
Oh no, I would say we not showing them the proper relationship with respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers don't really know how respect works. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the point where you get like older people and it's like already cast down because of any other reason beside, like, when we grew up, like, if you were elder, it's just automatic respect. You know what I mean? Until you prove that you a fuck ass old head and shit. But like, I ain't gonna lead with disrespect and try to take advantage of a elder person. Like, some of the shit I see on Twitter and just real life people just assaulting old people, that's fucking crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that relationship is good. Or even your parents, or even, like, that's crazy to me to see that somebody just like try an older person just for GP. You know what I'm saying? But like, I knew that when I was younger, you know.
I think the problem actually is a step back, because I think that, and I know this firsthand from a lot of people that I know that's in our age range, they trying to compete with the young boys. You know what I mean? Like, they still in the mix. Like, they haven't accepted that you in your 40s, you know what I mean? And you're not them. You're not 20 anymore. So instead of them using the information that they have and giving it to the youngest, they looking at them like competition. Y'all trying to go after the same things or whatever. So I'm not going to school you on to nothing. I also agree with what Brock said. It's no respect. I mean, when I was coming up, ain't nobody smoking they ops. If somebody died, bro, that's end all be all. You leave that situation alone and you don't speak on it no more. But now you disrespect dead people. Niggas is pissing on graves. This shit crazy, bro. Like, this is a different game now, man. I'm so happy I ain't grow up in this era, man. It's crazy.
I think that's actually a really good point, though, because it is kind of like maybe the idea of not breaking down like the natural order of things, because you're right. At a certain point, even if you was gangbanging 20 years, at a certain point you should be thinking about laying that down. Because I mean, I at my big age, and I ain't even that old, but at my big age, I'm not running from a shootout. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to duck gunfire. My knees be hurt walking back and forth to the store. So like, how could I even think about that? But people they want to be that guy for forever. I'm sorry, Brock. I'm sorry.
So hold on, why your voice cracked when you said your knees hurt, yo?
Because that was real. That's how you knew that shit was honest. I'm dealing with that pain right now.
Joints,
I was like, God damn.
I didn't take my Advil before we started recording.
Hey, listen, nigga need to work on that ibuprofen, my nigga.
Facts,
like,
yeah, I gotta get the right schedule.
I think there's a thing here where, as established folks, right? Because now at this point for us, we're established, right? Not necessarily. I mean, really, it works in like when your heels are dug in as who you are. Part of it is because your trial and error has taught you certain things, and this is who I am. This is what I need to do to maintain what it is to really have the way of life I got right now. I'm planted in the ground now because I know this is what I need to do. I know I can't move around because I have Lil Fam. He's got to do this, he's got to do that, and being mobile and being in flux at this point in our lives doesn't work for him to work at optimum him. Like, let me give him a foundation where he know home is home. He knows he gonna see dad when he come home. He gonna see moms when he come home, and he has the consistency here. So I can't be like, oh well, let me try this and let me try that. Nah, I have to dig my heels in, and that usually is a negative connotation. But I feel like a part of it is availing myself and who I provide for some sort of consistency, right? So now we're in our groove and we're rocking and rolling. I'm allowed to set expectations for him because I did my part. Like, fam, it's warm and comfortable every time you come in the house, or it's cool and comfortable. The TV work, the lights work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never hungry. Well, you always hungry, but you never go hungry. You know what I'm saying? So now it's a point where we have to plateau and level out to be able to provide what we're supposed to provide.
What's up,
right?
John?
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to John.
Yeah, John made a good point when he said some old heads don't deserve the respect.
No, that's true. That's true. But this is, I think before trying to give game to the young niggas, because I don't want to be preachy, I would rather give game to niggas our age to be able to be like, yo, take from us so you can go out to your hood and give out game to young little niggas that look up to you, because they don't know me. You know what I'm saying? The little niggas that look up to me, I already speak to.
They know.
But you know, the ill thing is, fam, is that the problem is dudes don't want to come out to the hoods. You know what I mean? For people who don't know, I run teen centers in Southeast DC. Been doing it for 22 years. I've been in every hood you could think of in DC. Simple City, Clay Terrace, Anacostia, Berry Farms, wherever there's a hood, I've been there. And niggas don't want to come out. I be on Twitter every day begging.
Not going to nobody's hood no more.
But here's the thing is, bro, you don't even have to go to you don't have to go to another hood. You could go back to your hood. You know, but the point is, you could go to you could go somewhere to school somebody. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Because here's the thing: as men, fam, you ask the question, what are we supposed to do? We got to give game. You know what I mean? Now, whether that be in your men's group at church, whether that be at your men's group on your every nigga I know in some type of chat group with their friends, you could give game on there. You know what I mean? So, but it's one of those things where, like I always tell people, you can pay now or pay later, but when you pay later, it's gonna cost more. Mm-hmm. So you could come fuck with my kids, or my kids could just rob you. I mean, that could be up to you, but it's gonna happen. Please don't think my kids in Southeast don't venture out to Bethesda. Please don't think my kids in the hood don't venture out to Alexandria. Please don't think you safe. Yeah, please don't think you safe at Tyson's Corner, because they will get you.
Don't get it messed up. They will end up being like, ho, 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 nah. That's Mr.
Most of my kids got cases in Montgomery County and over the bridge of VA. Then they doing
That's
DC.
Mr. Kill. That's Mr. Kill. He good.
He good.
But I think one of the things that really gets serious, bro, is talking to these young kids about women and how we treat them. You know what I mean? I used to give out free haircuts to my kids, and I take that opportunity to talk to them. Like, yo, treat women this way. You don't have to cheat on all these women. Like, be open. Like, yo, if you want to see other people, allow her to see other people. Nah, Mr. Kill, you a sucker. Nah, bro, that's being real. You know what I mean? Because then what happens is all we do when people don't want to talk about this, but if we keep it a buck, then you get grown ass men in their marriages who still be fucking around. Yeah. And all that does is fuck up your kids because your kids see it. Niggas act like, oh, the kids don't see. The kids know everything. You want to know anything about anybody in your crew or your family? Ask a little motherfucking kid. Yes, and they'll be like, mommy and daddy arguing every motherfucking night because daddy be coming in here at 3 a.m. These kids ain't stupid. Damn. These niggas know that shit. So again, we've got to plant those seeds for the next generation. But like my man was saying, we also got to kick that game to each other. Right. Because at the end of the day, yo, my goal is to make you stronger. Iron sharpens iron. People know I'm not the friend to be like, yo, Kill, I'm cheating on my wife. I'm be like, nigga, why the fuck you doing that? If it's that bad, then leave. Yeah, exactly. I'm not that bull. Like, I can get cut off a lot of times because niggas, I'm not, yo, Kill, I'm gonna go rob a bank. Okay, be careful. No, nigga, what you robbing a bank for? Like, that's dumbass shit.
Okay, be careful.
That ass. Like, some niggas just be capping. Like, yo, what?
That's that conversation. Hey, my nigga, I'm about to go rob a bank. Yo. All right, yo, be careful with that shit.
That ass.
Yeah, don't even have me on the call log with that.
Yeah, don't call.
Yeah, right. Hey, no.
I'm about to rob a bank. I'm throwing the phone. Nigga.
Yeah. Prank caller.
But you know how niggas be. We all got. Well, I don't know if we all got. I got them niggas that be like, yo, all right, I gotta get back. I gotta get back to this work. And we know what this work mean. And I was like, nigga, you gotta get off the block, bro, man. You too old for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, so again, we just
do you police yourself with that? Because now I'm in a space where I'm like, and I'm sure all of us that had experiences, you know what I mean, and involving with people in the street or even yourself being in the street.
Yeah.
But after I went through that, bro, if I get around a nigga and they start talking about like making moves or they got this or that, I don't want to be around that person no more because I know what come from that. Even just being associated. You know what I mean? You can be hanging with a nigga, the feds watch him, they kick his door in, and now you in some shit. You know what I mean?
Bro, I done seen too much wild shit happen, bro. I tell people all the time, I don't want none of them spirits around me. You know what I mean? Exactly. Trust me, I go to the hood and work, and I come the fuck back home. I'm not hanging in Southeast.
I respect
when my team's in the clothes, Killer's the fuck back out here. I'm not hanging out afterwards, hanging out, chilling with folks. But I really do think it's that how we treat women, once we can plant those seeds in these younger generations, because again, dog, I got a daughter. Most of my niggas got daughters. And it's like Nas said, how you get the foulest players back. God blesses you with a little baby girl. So I got to make sure whoever's marrying Naomi got a good head on their shoulders, but we got to, and again, it can be through if you coach, if you do whatever. It's just, we got to give the game that we have. It starts in our house, but then it needs to run over because we all know men are missing in the hood. I in the hood, I do men's groups. I get maybe 6-7 guys to come out the most. You know what I mean? Men are missing. Yo, I'd be in my schools. They'd be like, Mr. Kill, could you come in and fill in for parent day? I went, dog, like I had to be like 18 kids' fathers for the day.
Right.
Because there ain't no dads out here. So, we're missing the men. So, you know what I mean? And again, it's just, not to be preachy, but when fam asks that question, I'm like, dog, you right up my alley. Because I stay telling dudes when I leave my men's groups, I'm like, what's everybody's team? Cowboys, Redskins. All right, cool. Would you ever leave? Like, yo, I don't care. They never went, Kill, that's what commitment is about. You rock with that. I'm like, then why ain't we that committed to our wives and children? Yeah. We more committed to a sports team that ain't gonna never give us $1. Eagles won the chip, 5 years ago? I ain't get shit. In fact, I spent about $800 after they won the chip. Right. So
I'm gonna be honest, it's taking everything in me right now, currently, not to
say anything.
Square.
I understand. I totally understand. I understand.
It's taking everything in my being now.
Hey, at least we both lost last week. Yo.
Yeah, that's a fact. So. That is a fact. It's ill though, because when you look at what we expect from each other, right? We as homeboys, and this isn't even what we were supposed to be talking about, but is here, right? It's like we as homeboys would check each other over the crate. Nigga, what? You think Buster is who? You think Jay is who?
Right.
We will check each other on who we think is the best rapper, whose football team is the best. But
I'll give you one better, fam. I'll give you one better. I'm a big used to be a big college basketball fan, but I'm a more fan of the coach. So when Calhoun was at UConn, I love UConn. When he retired, I was like, all right, let me go over here. Do you know how much hell I catch from my niggas for jumping ship like that? And I'm like, yo, but if I was cheating on T, y'all niggas wouldn't say shit
at all.
Y'all wouldn't say a word, right? But because I went from Kansas to UConn to Villanova, now, you now the big joke. Oh, Jay Wright left, so now Jay Wright left. So now
the biggest sucker in the world, right?
Who is the sucker?
But I think a large portion. A large portion of that I think come from, Jay told us you can't knock the hustle. So I think a lot of dudes be scared to say something like that out of fear of being labeled like a hater. And I know that's not the case,
but
especially the way you're talking.
I'm glad you said though, Jay, because you got to keep pulling the string.
Because now Jay told everybody they needed good credit, and now every motherfucker wanted 700.
Right, but Jay also came back and said, "Yeah, I stepped out of my marriage."
Well, that was the punishment out. That was the punishment album.
Yeah, he was kind.
When you cheat on your wife, it's like bankruptcy. It's like nigga, you got 7 years. Exactly. Yeah. Like it was nigga, either make this album or trust me, if that elevator never happened, we never get 444. Right. Yeah, Jim Calhoun was a good coach though. But I think you're right, fam. Like people don't, as men, we don't want to be labeled like that soft dude. Like nigga, like you said, why you hating on me that I'm out here? Right. But I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, you just hurting your family. You know how many people I know who are like, I don't want to get married because what I've seen in my house. So people don't understand how the moves you make affect the next generation or affecting your kids and things like that. One of my homeboys,
because it's twofold, is they don't respect the that unit. Right, but also they don't put that accountability on themselves. Like they be like, "Oh, you know how dudes is." You know what I'm saying? That expectation lessens for us because the generation before us becomes, "Oh well, Uncle's a wild guy." You know what I'm saying? And everybody loves Unc because Unc is a good guy. He a provider, but Unc out here moving and shaking, and now the expectation doesn't become provide more than just monetarily or sustain the family. It's this guy holds down the unit because he's the head of the ship, so he needs to be the anchor for everybody. He just needs to look, everything gets paid for, so I'm doing a good job.
Yeah.
But the thing is, bro, we need more mentors, because the thing is, when I got married 22 years ago, I didn't know how to be a husband. Dog, like this is my first time in my life. I'm trying to be committed. And it's like I gotta learn this shit on the fly. Like I don't take no class for this shit. Like, you know what I mean? And that's why a lot of boys fall, because you don't know what you're doing. If you tell me to go change my oil right now, I'm gonna fuck up my engine. I'm going to fuck it up. You know what I mean? And how many times you gonna fuck it up before your wife be like, nah, I'm done with you? Like, yo, it's like, yo, I'm trying. I just don't know how to do this shit because I've been cheating since I've been 12, my nigga. And I'm 30. You know what I mean? Which is why,
like,
what's
because, that? Like, if my man is cheating on his wife and I know it, he telling me, I look at it and be like, damn, you sleep with her, you intimate with her, you got kids with her, y'all got a life together. You closer to her than you are to me.
Right. But if you doing that to her,
what would you do to me? So I look at people who, had that. I'm like, I can't fuck with you, bro. Like I don't want to be, because I know what you'll do to me. You know what I mean? You don't have no understanding of loyalty.
And the hard part is I know niggas who are almost the flip, where it's like, you'll do anything for me. I was at the bar one night with my man, his wife called, like, yo, car broke down. He like, yo, call AAA. I'm like, nigga, go help your wife. You know what I mean? Crazy. This nigga told her to call AAA. But here's the thing. I know this very same nigga, I could be like, yo, B, something happened in Philly. I need to get up the road right now. I need you to come with me. He be like, bet, let's go. Like it wasn't. So it's almost like dudes will hold their circle closer than what they hold their wife, but because that's how you may have been raised. We're raised in the hood that your crew is all you got. But the shorty you banging, this is shorty you banging. You know what I mean? So again, that's why I'm like, I gotta get these seeds into these kids at 11 and 12 when they first talking about cheating. One of my kids was like, I said, bro, if you bring your girl in here and you talk about another girl, I'm gonna blow up the spot. He brought one of his girls through to meet me, brought another girl through the next day. I was like, yo, you ain't Latoya. Yo, you know he got this other chick. And he was like, Mr. Kill. I said, nigga, I told you I'm not doing that cheating shit. Bitch. I'm not doing that.
Damn.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, I'm hot, my nigga. I'm hot.
Hey, you a different breed. You a different breed, my G.
I am hot.
Hold on, though.
Yep.
At some point, like, when are you cheating? If you don't know what somebody's relationship with a person.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm not defending cheating, but if you're talking about somebody that's like 15, 16 years old.
And you say that's your girlfriend. Brock, if you my young boy and you 15 and you say, yo, Kill, I go out with T and I go out with Keita. They both my girlfriends. I'm gonna check you and say
my girlfriends, and they're cool with it. I'm only concerned with you being dishonest about it.
Well, that's the thing. When is a nigga gonna tell two girls I got another girl? Niggas don't do that. We always been cheating on some raw shit.
What I'm saying is,
but yeah, most niggas don't.
Yeah, no, you know, when we was 15, we was not telling two different girls. I got a girl. You telling her I'm with you, and I'm telling you I'm with you. So you lying.
I got you, and girls do the same thing. What I'm saying is, when you get an adult and you can't be honest enough to say that, then you cheating and being ridiculous about that shit. But I don't think it's cheating if you just have.
Well, I'll say this. My daughter's 17. If a nigga say, Naomi, you my girl, that's his girl. They in a relationship. If he at a movie with another girl, kissing her, that's cheating.
But
I don't put no age limit. It's lying. I don't look at it like, oh, you 14, so you could go lie, but you 35, you can't lie.
If you're not knowing somebody makes a personal decision to engage in that relationship.
No. But the example I'm giving you is my daughter thinks her man is just them. They are committed. It's just them. And she sees him at the movie with another shorty, and he's hugged up on her. She's gonna be like, "Yo, daddy, he's cheating on me." I don't look at.
Let me ask you something. How old are you?
48.
48. So you married 22 years, right?
Years. Got married at 26.
All right. So check this out. So, in the midst of that, when you tell somebody that they are your girlfriend or not, right? Say I'm not your boyfriend,
right?
They want to believe. I done had situations where I'm like, yo, I don't
want
out of this relationship.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But that's being honest. See, in Philly back in the day, it would be like, I meet a young lady, yo, we talking. So at first talking just meant we kicking it, we trying to see if we like each other. It's no commitment. But when you my girl and we come to school on Valentine's Day and I'm bringing you balloons and flowers and car, you are my girl. So I don't know about you. I was telling chicks, you're my girl. That's it. There's nobody else. And I got 3 other girls over here to the side. I was a lying ass nigga. So I'm not talking about, maybe you was honest and you was like, nah, you know what? Nope, I'm with her. And if y'all all agreed, then let's have this polyamorous relationship. That's not my testimony. I was a lying ass nigga. Lying. I think when I worked at Full Lock, I had 3 fucking badges. One said kill, and one said Rahman. So in case a shorty was like, yo, I mess with Kill, she'd be like, oh, that's crazy. My man a Kill working for dog. I was at work. Okay. So again, I'm a lying ass nigga. So that's all I'm saying is that the only thing that I'm challenging my boys to do is to be honest. Because here's what
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's it. Because what happens is
have miscommunications with
I
somebody.
think
once you start lying, it's hard to stop. Like that's why you have niggas in your circle. You be like, it's a lying ass nigga. You ain't going to Miami with us. It's lying ass nigga. You ain't hit. Why? Because they've been lying since they was 12 and nobody ever checked them. So they just some lying ass niggas.
Yeah. So I think what happens though is when you sit there and you like, all right, you my girl. There's some semblance of I entered a contract with you. When you come around your buddies, I'm not in a contract with Shorty, but once you lie to Shorty in front of me, you've involved me in your contract.
Yep.
Right.
Oh,
So you put me in the ill spot. Now, my loyalty, and niggas love to test another nigga's loyalty, right? My loyalty to you immediately becomes under question when I line to my joint, right?
Right.
It's like, oh, yeah, me and fam about the XYZ.
Not me.
Yeah.
Right.
We about the XYZ. And if you don't hit that note the way you're supposed to hit it,
they know.
Your loyalty comes into question at that point. I'm like, fam.
A nigga lied about my relationship to his relationship to validate some shit he had going on.
But this is what I mean, lying ass niggas. They out there.
I was going through some problems in my relationship that ain't even real. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that motherfucker got some problems because this happened, blah blah. To lie to his girl, I'm like, oh my god,
no, that's crazy.
So here's the question, though.
Lying ass niggas.
Now, okay,
that's the name of this episode. Lying ass niggas. Like there you go. Like they
write
exist.
that down.
Hey,
lying ass
niggas do that, right?
That should be a t-shirt. That's a Buffy's back, lying ass niggas on the back of the t-shirt. Buffy's back, lying ass niggas.
That's good.
Here's the problem, right? Is that when that happened, we might cuss our homeboy out. We never cuss our homeboy out for lying. You're like, God dang, cuz you ain't tell me what we was right then.
Right.
So then it's like, yo, why make me an accomplice in your uncertainty? Right? Because you don't know what you want to do. So when you see, you know, I mean, we having that opportunity to bop out, and this me and you, we're gonna hang out. I'm thinking we gonna hang out, but if you gonna be like, hey, look, I'm with you, right? I see you in 2 hours, or you know what I'm saying? Then you've bought me into your contract.
The moral is,
different ways to look at
that.
And you violated me because you don't know what my moral compass is.
But you know how you solve this problem? What is the core problem? You go to the doctor, you got cancer, the liver, they're gonna try and take out your liver. Where's the core problem? Niggas is lying. Stop fucking lying. You know what I mean? Don't include me. You don't have to include me in your lies because nigga, you ain't lying.
See, so, when you do that, though, you could stunt somebody's growth. Because me personally, first relationship I had, I was like, real relationship.
Get the fuck out the chat, yo.
Oh, John,
yo. Yo, what you drinking right now, yo?
Yeah,
man, I want you right there. I want the next message to be, what is John drinking, yo?
I don't know. I like.
Hold on, bro. I'll fire you up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
Don't get me started. Nigga, this a road.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Men lie, women wear makeup is hard.
It's a don't say that. Don't put that smut on the boy's buff.
Don't put that smut on the buff.
But look, check this out. When I had my first relationship, real one, I cheated on shorty. And I never forget, she broke the fuck down. Do you hear me? I was like 17, 18, tears, eyeliner running, and I felt like shit. And I said to myself, I'm never going to put somebody else through that. And if I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't have that relativity. So sometimes I'm like, it depends on the person. Some niggas got to go through the fire. You know what I mean?
Right.
To really get the understanding. And being a lying ass nigga led me to that understanding. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
this is growth.
Exactly.
I agree.
And
I agree with you to a certain extent, but what I would say is, like, to Kill's point, is like if you have somebody older telling you that you don't have to lie and do these things.
Right. Yeah. I ain't had no guidance, nigga. Yeah.
Right. And that's the thing. From our generation, we didn't have that guidance. But to me, from what I see from people like y'all, is we have that now. We're sitting here talking with educated black men of a certain age who now have that, who can now give that back. You know what I mean? Because again, for most dudes, I know I got my heart broken. It was like, yo, I ain't never feeling this pain again. And so I'm just not going to give a fuck. You know what I mean? Because I tell women all the time, y'all got to bounce back. Y'all get your heart broken and then love again and love again and love again. Niggas get our heart broke at 12. It's a fucking wrap. There ain't no more falling in love. I'm not feeling this pain again. So I'm just dipping and diving.
You create the player is what they say.
Right.
That is the excuse for the player is I had my heart broke. I was nice one time. And because you know what happens is it sucks, right? Everybody had their heart broke. Blah blah blah. I ain't gonna say everybody, but a great deal of us have had our heart broken, and it sucks, right?
Yeah.
What we do as dudes is we can't show that to each other,
right? You
got to come out the house and be like, I ain't even worried about that,
right? I'm good.
That made me think about something, yo. Like, so all right, so if that's an inevitability, right? All these dudes are getting their heart broken. They become players and shit, right? They don't know how to deal with their feelings, and they don't have a community of men, whether it be older or in their same group, to handle that shit. How should you respond to let's say your son? I mean, I ain't gonna put that on your. Well, he gonna get his heart broken. My son,
they gonna get their heart broken.
How should it be responded to? Because it wasn't responded to properly when we were younger. And shit, it's like, nigga,
toughen up,
go fuck somebody, or you know what I mean. Come go out.
You have
to tell a kid that it's okay to pause and be hurt, and put yourself back together.
Right.
Yeah, it's okay to be alone.
Know that at some point in life, like everybody goes through something like this.
Right.
It's a part of life.
Right.
It's not something you dwell on. It's something you can learn from for the next. I mean, I'm saying I don't
dwell on it because.
But the thing is too is that you got to keep that open line of communication.
Of course,
that's what it always is. I always tell people with sex when talking to Naomi about sex, it's an open line of communication because she may hear a new word and be like, "Daddy, what's this?" And you got to be comfortable enough. A lot of parents aren't comfortable enough to even talk with their kids about sex on a continuous basis. So it's like, yo, let's talk about what happened. You know what I mean? What happened with Shorty? Oh, this is what happened. Damn, that's crazy. That happened to me too. One of the things I always do with Naomi is I bring her back to me. Yo, I did the same thing. I cheated on a test. So, because the thing with me is I don't know nothing bad that my parents did. So anytime I was thinking of doing some dumb shit, nothing ever said, oh, let me go ask my dad because I know he did dumb shit. They look like saints to me. So when I had Naomi, it was like, nah, daddy cheated on a test. Or daddy did this. Or daddy did that. Or daddy did this. So now that she's older, she'll come to me. Her friends will come to me and be like, yo, Mr. Kill, what you think about boom, boom, boom? And it's like, man, yo, niggas is fucked up like this. But yo, I would just say.
You're kind of saying break down the mystique because, like, of course, we kind of thought of, I'm not saying everybody, but I think most of us of a generation thought of our parents as like unreachable, like they weren't like us. They didn't experience life like us. I think social media and life right now, we see like, we trying to be better parents and shit. So it's like, all right, you got this open line of communication and shit. Like you just saying like break down the mystique of we just
to think because think about it. Maybe I would have went to my dad. Here's a funny story. My 15, the first shorty I was with, she was like, yo, eat me out. And I'm like, bet, let's go. I ain't know what the fuck that was. So I said, Dad, yo, what's eating out? He was like, oh, boy. He said, boy, just eat that thing. Just eat it good. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. Like, I'm asking you, what the fuck do I do? He's like, man, just eat it good. And I'm like, thanks, nigga. So then I have to go to my old head. So again, I'm going to somebody who I'm going to, right. Thanks, nigga. Like, I'm going to my father for advice, who I should. And this nigga told me just eat it. So now I gotta go to the niggas on the corner. So
just eat it.
But why? But why? Because he probably felt uncomfortable having this conversation with his son. But when you feel uncomfortable, I'm gonna have a conversation with somebody. You know what I mean? So now I'm just getting the fucked up advice. So again, it's like this open communication. Like one day Nate came home and she was like, Daddy, why do boys always be wanting you suck they dick? And I was like, oh man, it's time to have that conversation. We took the dog for a walk for about an hour and a half walk and we chopped up. I was like, yo, man, nowadays y'all be sucking dick like giving hickeys. Like back in my day in 88, you couldn't get your dick sucked if you was in a relationship for 5 years. Like I'd have to have your whole family bound and kidnapped. Right nowadays, you get sucking dick. So but because I've worked in the hood and I've had these sex conversations with teenagers for 22 years, it ain't shit for me. So again, I'm not saying it's an easy conversation, but it's a conversation that has to be had because nowadays, if I was living now the way with technology, I wouldn't have to ask my dad, Siri, what's he eating out? Google, what's he eating out? You wouldn't even have to ask nobody now.
It's all right there.
So I always tell parents, like, yo, if you're, I'm like, yo, if your kids come to you wanting to talk, nigga, you better fucking talk. Because right now, more than ever, they don't need us. They don't need to ask us about any advice because the internet is right there for them. So if your kids are asking you, you shut that shit down, bro. That's the first nail in the coffin. That's the first nail in the coffin.
So that shit just made me feel real good about. I had a lot of conversations with my son recently and shit. I'm like, damn,
that's good, bro. Yo, that's it, because they don't have to.
Like he don't have to.
He don't have to ask you nothing. He don't have to ask you nothing.
Now E4.
He said
I have
is free.
Big dog conversations with him, you know, just to get his brain. I mean, we ain't talking about eating out and all that shit, but
right. But you know what it is, bro?
Game now, you know.
Right, but it's just that stuff. Like maybe Nay was in first, second grade, and she had this little Bible, and it was like, share something that you did wrong. And I was like, yo, one time I lied on my report card, and I changed the F to a B, and then I lied, and her face was like, you lied to Granny? What Granny do? Oh, she whooped my ass. Word, she called my mom like. So even from that, like from a younger age, it's just like I'm showing you that I'm not perfect. So when you fuck up, it's okay to come talk to me because I understand it. Like that's why she'll tell one of her homegirls, like, yo, talk to my dad. He'll tell you what's up. But again, that's from me working with teens for 22 years. And I'm in the hood. So these motherfucking teens, I'm talking about everything. A lot more stuff going on, yeah, talking about sex ain't nothing for me. And I always tell parents, if you don't feel comfortable, call Uncle Kill. You better call somebody. Because it's too many times that people don't feel comfortable about things. I'll give you a great example. I was at a church and I was on the men's ministry and we did a survey of men and they said the number one thing they want to talk about at the men's conference was sex and marriage. And my pastor was like, oh man, they want to talk about sex. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, like we married. We supposed to be able to talk about sex. And he didn't feel comfortable doing it. And I said, well, then you need to get another pastor in here who does, because you just got black men to take a survey. Number one, nigga, come on, start right there. Number two, niggas was open and honest telling you they pastor what they needed to talk about, and you gonna turn your back on them? I left the church. Because that ain't the type of leadership I want to be under. If you don't feel comfortable and you get somebody else in here who does feel comfortable.
See, this is
but it's thing. Like this is what I mean. So it's not just kids, it's a grown-ass man pastor who's talking to married people.
Right. And see, this is the thing with almost everything is us as black people love to be able to idealize what the perfect XYZ is, right? And the one thing that I've always learned is that us as folks have always been able to be like, but what about this? But what about this, right? But because we grew up with church, and you are not supposed to question the Bible or Jesus or nothing, right? That's our base for everything. Because we grow up like that, it becomes a situation where the folks that we are supposed to look at as our moral north, we're not allowed to question them, and it becomes like, well, inside I feel like my moral north is telling me I should do this, but I really want to do that. And then I look at everybody knows Fonte's my favorite rapper. When he says everybody realized how their daddy is and their uncles did it, more than likely that's the way you're going to do it. And when you look at it in that way, it validates your departure from a moral north star, right? So now you can, because he wants to cheat too. It must be innate in us to not be faithful. It a man's gonna be a man, right? So by culturally validating that over time, I can't ask my uncle, yo, how can I be good to my old lady? Because that nigga like, hey, man, just don't let her find out. Be respectful. Don't let her get jammed up in public.
But
like,
you know what it is, bro? But that's when you got to find people who are like-minded and you're equally yoked with. Like when I was in college, my roommate was smashing everybody. I knew I couldn't go to him to be like, yo, what should I do with my what should I do with my girl? We in a long distance relationship, because he'd be like, yo, nigga, your girl in Philly and you out here in Baltimore and you in here sitting here crying. So I had to find another boy who was in a long distance relationship, and then me and him could talk. So it's also about finding the right people to fit in your circle. The niggas you hoop with may not be the niggas who need to know about your personal life. The niggas I go digging with may not know fucking Naomi's name. We just go digging together, nigga. You don't need to know nothing about my family life.
Right.
And the people who I trust their advice, it's like, that's the thing. We got to get that dope circle around us, you know, that can tell you. And I call him, like John Chaney said before he got fired, you need the goon squad. I need goon niggas around me who who know to tell me, not kill you fucking up.
Right.
Nah, bro, this is what you need to do. You know what I mean? I don't want no yes men in my circle. You know, if I play him a beat, yo, yeah, but see, some niggas like that. Some niggas like that. Like, no, I played this beat. That's dope. I want niggas to be like, nah, I ain't really feeling that. I move this around and change that around. Or I write scripts. I send it to 6 different people because I know they'll tell me, nah, nigga, that whole scene was whack. Throw that away, do that. You know what I mean? And you need those type of people. So again, if you know your uncle a cheating nigga, well, then don't go ask your uncle.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's almost like if you're trying to get your money right and you know your auntie fuck up the bag, why you gonna go ask her for financial advice? At that point, it's on you. That's your fault that you asking somebody who can't count to fucking help you get your money together. That ain't their fault. That's your fault.
Yeah. Hey, really quick to rein things in. What we usually do, we do this. It's a Friday night normally. Everybody's partaking in something. Obviously Keel is on an even keel this evening. Is anybody else indulging in any sort of beverages? Y'all putting anything in the air? What y'all doing tonight? if you can talk about it. If you can't, you know what I mean, just lie.
I'm gonna have some of this.
Tall boy Heineken.
I had a shot of this.
We doing the tin cup. That's tin cup.
I like tin cup.
It actually has a tin cup on the top of it.
I don't have it down there, but yeah, you buy it. It has a tin cup.
What kind of alcohol is it?
This is a whiskey. It's a whiskey from Indiana or something. I don't know. Okay. It's American whiskey. I'll randomly buy whiskey at my liquor store and try that. It's not bad. It's if you like Jack Daniels, it's like a little. It's in that vibe, but I like Jack more than
Rimrock Fit. What you over there indulging in, brother?
Oh, you know, I got my greenery. What they say, the devil's lettuce or something like that. And
hey man, shout out to Maryland for legalizing it. Keep going.
Yeah, word up. It's just nature's healing leaf. And my wife be on these joints. She had a little high noons. I found out about these from I went to a white birthday party for the kids.
What was
white
it?
People
like,
was out there.
Just white or white?
No, like white people. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
this ain't the white party. This ain't the white party. White
I didn't have a white
party.
And bro, everybody is in this joint lit. The kids is running around crazy, and I'm like, what y'all doing? And they like, you ain't never had a high noon. And then I do like keto. I don't eat a lot of sugar, so when I see it ain't had no real sugar in it, I'm like, what? So I hit one of them joints, and I don't drink, bro. No, I don't really drink like that. I drank 2 of these joints. I couldn't even drive home, man. So
that's like a White Claw or something?
Essentially, yeah. It's a little. I ain't never had White Claw, but basically, like it's
like a seltzer.
It's vodka with sparkling water and a little, fruit juice type deal. But it's cool, man. It's it worked for me. Y'all, if you a drinker, it's gonna be fucking water.
Yeah, fair enough. Brother
like
Brock,
in an alternate universe, if somebody was like this is all white people, it's like I went to a black party. That's why I asked you that. I was like, oh shit, because there is such thing as a white party.
But it's true.
Brock, you ever seen it? You ever see the joint on YouTube? You ever see joint on YouTube when the white people go to a black Thanksgiving and then they flip it, and the black people go to the white Thanksgiving? Put that in the YouTube. Put that in the YouTube. Just black family go to white family for Thanksgiving, and then they flip, and then the white family come to a barbecue in the hood.
That's like
the black
trading spaces. Dave Chappelle
type. Bro, hilarious. They like, yo, you ain't gonna season that turkey at all. You just go, okay, nothing. Okay, cool.
Raisins right in the potato.
Right. That's what we doing.
Y'all
okay,
gotta cut that out. Cool. Hey, no, I gotta fry the potato salad, brother Brock. What you want to see, the brother?
Just rocking with the Heineken, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, the tall boy.
You classic. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. That's Cal. That's Cal. Cal be off of the Heineken tall boy
all day.
So if you know me.
Come
on.
Crown Royal.
That shit right there made me want to throw. I smell that shit. I throw up.
Negro royalty, yo. That's
man. That shit. You keep the bag, don't you? You put change in the bag.
You know how many? No, if I listen, I don't.
That nigga put change in the bag. You stuttering too much, man.
I don't know if you understand how much pressure I would be under if I had to pick which bag to put change in.
I was thinking how many bags he got.
If I filled out the Crown, it was Fort Knox over here. We in Kentucky over here. Right. If I filled out my Crown Royal bags.
That's why you can't get change at the store because fam got it all.
It's all it's all
everybody had to go to the like go to school with one of them bags and shit, yo.
For sure.
No.
For sure. I
went to school with one of them bags. I mean, not often, you know what I'm saying, but
wait,
I just thought it was a brand name when I was younger. You know what I'm saying?
What you was putting in the Crown Royal bag? Hold up.
No, they gave me that as a little bag to take.
That was your change.
I changed it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know till later that I got the drinking age and shit. Like, oh shit, this is a liquor bag. And probably teachers judging me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. His family's drunk.
So I'm in the liquor store today. And I'm going through and I pick up my bottle, of course, of Crown, right? But I'm like, all right, well, what can I sip to kind of compliment it? Maybe get me a couple beers or whatever. And I see a beer and the beer got a jersey on it. Not a real jersey, but it's not like something on the top.
Right.
And I'm
Four
like,
Loko, nigga?
No. Come on, cut it out.
That Steel Reserve in that one.
So I'm looking.
What the
and
hell?
I see it's got a bib on it.
Got a bib on it.
And says 16%. Now, if you understand what that means, is this beer is strong as a single mother. You know what I'm saying?
16%.
Melted ammo and put it in that motherfucker.
Right, it might well be liquor. Then I look and it's a black woman on the cover.
Oh shit!
Like, run, nigga. Run.
Hold it back from the screen a little bit.
Hold on, we're gonna get there. Give me a second.
All right, you doing it for effect. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a black woman on the cover. I'm like, oh, she throwing it up. I mean, throwing it up for the hood.
Zen
that's crazy. This is ill. So I'm sitting there and I'm enjoying. I'm like, all right, well, I need something. Already know the Crown's gonna get me where I gotta go. Right? Shout out to Lovely. Shout out to something else. If y'all ain't subscribed. Something else, add something else. No G, because we're all the G unique. So I'm sitting here looking. I'm like, all right, I know I'm getting there with the Crown, but this with the strong black woman on it is strong 6%. It's got to have a great name, right? You know,
fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome. Okay.
That's fucking awesome.
Okay.
This fucking awesome.
So when they told me the name, I said I must have it and I must try it on air.
You ain't even tasted it yet.
No, I have no idea.
I'm gonna make a bet that it's gonna be disgusting because they put so much effort into all that other shit. Nobody was thinking about the fucking drink itself.
That is really the name of the game. Is because
you don't think it's fucking awesome?
When you make it,
that's how the shit is.
Yo, I hope a black person actually made that.
I sure hope so as
Me
well.
too.
If not, I didn't buy a 6-pack. I only bought one bottle.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to buy. Y'all know Shea Moisture. Y'all know that brand, like the soaps. Yeah. I used to buy that shit thinking I was supporting the black brand, and I found out white people own that shit, man. I was like, oh,
really?
Hey, yo, Viacom owns everything.
They bought it. I mean, it was started by a black person.
Right. Then they sold it to Estee Lauder.
Yeah.
It's white people now.
Yeah, man. All right, man.
The formula, the original formula, you know what I'm saying?
That shit is
it's like KFC, nigga. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe it's Maybelline.
Slaves making that chicken, yo.
That shit is hitting.
Hey.
It's fucking awesome.
Hey, this is terrible. So
absolutely, I love it. I love that. I love
I
that.
told you, guys.
I love. Shouts out to Fam's Taste.
Nah, you gotta get it.
Can't even get himself together.
You can't make a beer 16%.
That's a lot.
It is absolutely impossible. This
That
is
shit's trash.
ooh, I know
That shit is
where I'm
cognac.
going
Man,
to.
they got cognac
Right.
beer.
Family right there.
Beer, man.
Exactly. This is something that I would drink again if I knew I was on vacation and I wanted to get towed back.
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Absolutely 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Now,
Yeah.
This is when Brother Brock told me, and we're gonna go long this evening. I apologize. It's just gonna be a long episode.
Yeah.
We're gonna go way over time. If you gotta dip out, do what you gotta do. But when I saw Brother Brock for the first time in a long time in the Dominican Republic.
Oh yeah.
Just past summer. First place I saw him, we were in the I believe one of the first places other than the plane or whatever we saw each other. We was in the little buffet cafeteria genre. Mm-hmm. And I looked at him like, nigga, what is you eating in here? Right. And at this point, I also knew, for the folks that don't know, Brother Brock, Brother Rimrock Fit, they had an amazing pod that I listen to every week. You know what I mean? When they dropped. They talked about being vegans and fly vegans is what it was called. And for one reason or the one reason or another, both of them had kind of made some changes dietary wise, right? So I did know Brock had. So I knew Rim had, and I said, oh man, I saw Rim, was doing a little bit more of this, and he added this back into his diet. Broccoli immediately lies to me.
Ooh.
Brock says, we're sitting in
lying ass niggas.
And we're back. This is the full service.
No, I want to see what the guys say.
Lying ass niggas.
Go ahead.
So we sitting in the middle of the goddamn in this little it's the buffet situation at the resort. You can get Italian over here, American over here. They got some Dominican food back here. Brock says, oh nah, I'm back. I'm eating anything. I said,
that's a lie,
baby. We back.
Anything.
I
said, you eating burgers? He said, no, I ain't going that far. Well, nigga, you ain't eating anything then, goddamn. That's the lie.
No, but he wanted you to jump right off the deep end, nigga.
It had been, listen, it was a while since I had seen Brock. When he say I'm back eating everything, I thought the nigga was eating pork chops and
the whole game would have changed.
What was going on? So I'm like,
I mean, to be fair, certain shit I ain't eat before that anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't like
right. But when you say nah, I eat everything.
Nigga, like go get some Scrapple.
Get a loaf of Scrapple right now.
I ain't never ate Scrapple like that.
That shit is trash, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I had it before.
That shit is toenails, yo. That shit is pig toenails, yo.
Scrapple this morning, it was jamming.
It was National Scrapple Day.
No, I got a question, son.
Come on,
why would you eat something called Scrapple?
Because if the name mattered to me, I wouldn't eat half the stuff I ate. I'm not eating no turkey, no beef. None of that sounds fly.
Bad.
None of that sounds slick. None of that sounds
Scrapple.
Scrapple tastes amazing.
Pancakes.
Right. That sounds like butt.
If I was gonna say, if your homeboy said, "Look at him,"
not be so extreme, bro.
Look at the pancakes on that woman over there. You'd be like, "I'm good." You want some ham hocks.
So let me ask you this: what food name sounds enticing?
Muffins.
Muffins do sound good than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna
lie. Muffins.
That's great. That is a great answer.
Take Brock on Family Feud. If anybody got to go on Family Feud, you gotta get Brock. That
number one.
That's a good one.
Muffins. That is actually a great answer. That should be number one on the survey.
Whole time.
Survey says muffins.
72 people said muffins.
Yeah, there you go. Y'all better take Brock.
Hey, speaking of
that nigga,
the total tangent real quick, but did you ever see that YouTube video of the white dude that used to kiss the bitches?
Richard Dawson.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Richard Dawson. He used to kiss in the mouth.
On TV.
That's crazy.
Yo,
if
you see
and the dude and the husbands be right there. Black husbands.
video.
Hey, I'd have DDT that nigga right in the middle of the fucking Family Feud for it.
Yo, if the first time you saw that video was post-COVID, it messed you up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. But and I ain't even think nothing about COVID, nigga. I'm like, you go any nigga. The gesture, I'd have been at that nigga.
Hold up, yo. Hold up.
For 500.
That's crazy. I don't know if this is gonna cause a transition or not, but
I like it.
But check this out, yo. I was just in Montreal, right? Mm-hmm. Me and my lady sitting there, we eating this stuff right there. They kind of like had other people sitting around and shit like that. So it's another couple sitting behind us. And the waiters are real nice. They real accommodating and all types of shit. Like above and beyond. They real nice, whatever, right? But when the couple leaves, the dude that's waiting puts the jacket on the lady.
I'm fucking him up.
So hold up. I'm telling my lady, I'm like, nah. Fuck that shit. I know they nice, but you ain't got to do all that chivalrous shit to my lady, yo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that I got a face that you wouldn't probably do that to my lady and shit. But she like, nah, they just being nice and blah, blah. I'm like, you ain't gonna be that nice to me.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that is consistency. I think he gets away with that because he doesn't want to do that. I don't think Buddy probably wanted to do it.
What you mean?
He'd have probably had niggas check him
the
over.
Husband or boyfriend didn't want to do that, so he was cool with.
But there was a level of
that shit was weird. Yo, I was like, God damn, yo, like yes, he's like the guy was like real charming and shit like that. He's like standing up in the whole goddamn restaurant. Like,
oh no, he's trying to bang shorties from other countries. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all that is. That's all that is. And for the boy who just let him do it, you think his girl ain't feeling some kind of way? Like, she feeling special. She feeling special.
I think that's the thing. I think the dude that was doing it off. I know this is going to be the layup. This is what I do to get what I want. Right, but this is standard.
She may come back to the bar tonight. She may come back to the bar tonight when a man sleeps.
This is his standards.
Do you know the balls it takes to do that?
Oh yeah,
like that's a hell of a.
I don't think.
But you know them boys may be like, oh, I did not know, sir. It's just our country. You know what I mean? They play stupid with the accent. Like I had no idea. Just no disrespect. Like nigga. Like
and then like it was one of those things where like the couple was kind of like they probably in their mid-20s, right? They in their mid-20s and shit. So I'm like, maybe main man don't know that game. Mm-hmm. You know, he don't know that this nigga lining your girl up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you thinking this part of the experience. No, nigga.
Experience somebody else. That's what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Let me ask you gentlemen. Let me ask you gentlemen a question. It's cool because we just have a bunch of recent I know Brock, myself, have had recent, excursions, outside of our normal bubble. What's the difference between you going on a vacation now and you going on a vacation maybe 20 years ago?
The bag.
Jeez.
My ability to be able to do shit. Like going on vacation 20 years ago. Going on vacation 20 years ago, I was getting 5 of the homies together and we was all putting money down on the room and trying to figure out how the fuck we gonna get there. Now, nigga, you gotta meet me there. Get your own room, have your own shit. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like it's just elevated. We doing things.
It's no communal shit now. It's no communal.
Yeah, I'm not sharing a room with you, bro. Your own fucking room.
Yeah.
Not sleeping on the floor, nigga.
Sleeping on the floor, man. Damn.
Half on the bottle. We ain't doing that.
Being cramped up in a car because you can't fly, you can't drive. No, everybody just sitting in the shit like this. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Not the head to foot. God dang.
Protect shit. Like if we all go out somewhere, nigga, somebody get the bill. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's one of my favorite Pusha T lines. We said y'all niggas we fight for the bill, y'all niggas still beefing or something like that. Like,
Right,
you know what I mean?
right,
We go out, whoever
We
got
go
it this
out,
time, get
somebody
it.
get
Like,
the bill, bro. Yeah, we ain't doing all
I
that.
can't 48, I can't do that. You got to look at the receipt and get a pen and you writing
Listen,
down,
nigga,
you
You got the
circle
Long
and
Island.
stuff.
Nigga, you got the Long Island. Who got this Long Island?
Yeah.
Right, dog. Come on, man.
Pay the bill, bro. Somebody else
Just
get
say,
it next
yeah,
time.
we'll get it
Yeah.
next time. Just keep that
Yeah.
shit in the family, man. Keep
So
that
we
shit
super
moving.
grown. Yeah, we
Yeah.
7
grown
dudes,
with that.
1 bathroom is crazy, man. I don't know what's
God
going
damn.
on over there.
Yeah, that's a lot. 7's a lot, bro. I don't
It
know
sound like a
what
hostel
what y'all-
at that point. It
Fact.
sound like
Yeah.
a hostel.
2 girls in a cup or some shit. Nigga.
All right, we got to get Brock out of here.
7 dudes in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
I'm gonna be honest.
Right
Hey,
on this.
listen, if you talking about getting a suite, I'm okay with splitting it, right? If
Oh,
you
yeah.
talking about getting like the suite,
Yeah.
it got a
Right.
living
Yeah.
room, it got a couple
Yeah.
beds, you know what I mean?
Nigga, couple
Okay,
bedrooms. Yeah, that's
let's
cool.
chop that up.
Airbnb, we could do that.
Yeah,
You know what I
let's-
mean?
Yeah,
We get a
yeah.
house or something.
Let's
Yeah.
chop that up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
But y'all know how y'all did it when you was 19, 20. Niggas would go half on one room.
1 room.
got
Niggas
sleep
sleeping on the
bags.
floor. Somebody sleeping on the bed.
Niggas
2
got
beds,
house
all right.
pillows.
Couch. You
Niggas-
know what I mean? Yeah.
And
Who
niggas
got the
trying to
desk
get
chair?
girls to come back to this room.
Yeah, about that.
Right. No bullshit.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas trying to get girls to come
They
back
almost
to
got to sign up for an orgy if everybody winning.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
That's what it is, bro. It's an open
20
season.
people in 1 room at a hotel.
Yeah.
This nigga just says an open air drug market. It's an open air drug.
You get it where
That
you
shit-
fit in.
That shit remind me of
That
Pimp
that
C.
should
It is-
that should Amsterdam.
No,
You
no, no,
just-
no,
you
no,
just-
no, no,
wherever
my
you
brother.
at.
We call that Yamsterdam.
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 Lamborghini high. Yeah.
But no,
Pimp said you wrong if you in there. You know, you got one girl with 2 or 3 niggas and y'all looking at each other balls. You're wrong, man. That's foul. You know what I mean? Yeah, you ain't supposed to be doing that, man. I don't like it. I don't like it.
you shouldn't be doing that, but learn from
Yeah, no, sure. Mhm.
Fam, I gotta get ready to roll, man. But
I
love
understand.
chopping up with you as always, brother.
Always,
All of y'all,
brother.
man. Great meeting you tonight,
Yeah.
my brother. Chopping it up
Likewise,
with y'all.
Kel. Likewise,
Can't wait
man.
till. Just let me know when we doing a sports joint. We there, bro.
We'll figure it
Got
out,
you.
man. We will see you next week, brother Kill. I appreciate you.
All
I
right, no
think,
doubt.
yeah, man. I think as far as what we got now, I think we've had a lot.
A lot.
I think before we get out of here, we are going to get into this shooting the 5.
Hashtag SB5.
Brah.
Where's
Bruh.
Buffy and everything? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Where the fuck is Math Damon? Where the fuck is Fat Boy Diz?
Shout out to the fellas. Shout out to the
Facts.
homies. Shout out to the
Facts.
family.
Listen, boys.
Stepping outside, right? Stepping outside. Shout out to Vin for wilding. Shout out to John for wilding. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. If we gotta get
this nigga out the chat. Bro.
no. Vin, make it live. I swear to you, Vin, make it live.
Vince hilarious.
That's
We
his
gotta
job,
do something.
that's his job.
We might have to
Butts
get
the nuts
John
is crazy.
and Vin together for some content because them niggas is funny.
That's good.
Yo said, but the nuts, man.
Butts the nuts is crazy.
Hey, because if you go nuts to butts, then you be going the wrong direction.
Ooh.
All right, so listen.
Speaking of busting nuts,
What?
yeah, you know that
Go
like this just a weird trivia thing, yo. You know that billionaires in like Silicon Valley have a worldwide like cuddle fest, not a worldwide cuddle fest, but they have a cuddle fest.
Like
It
a
is
party?
I.
Whole bunch of people get together and cuddle.
Epstein type shit.
It's really,
No, like
weird.
Elon Musk, nigga, like them niggas.
That's weird, bro.
Anyway,
Oh,
I'm leaving alone.
Yeah.
That's
But they
wild.
do that shit.
Yeah, that's weird. Like you like do they go to a room or they just like on the
Some
beach?
big
Just-
ass shit where they all
just slept up on the beach.
That's dumb as shit. Is it music?
squirming and
not
shit,
awesome.
nigga, getting wiggly.
It is not awesome. I swear to you. It's not.
Yeah, that shit is fucking trash, man.
All right, man.
Fucking awesome. No.
This is the top 5 part of the show before we get up out of here. Shout out to Bugs, man. Shout out to my guy. You heading out into the world, work,
Yeah.
a date, whatever. What 5 things? Be very, very specific. What 5 things do you head out of the house with that makes you feel on top of the world? That makes you, it bolsters your energy on the way out of the house. You know what I'm saying? What 5 things? Be very, very specific that you wear, you put on, you have with you when you leave a house that makes you feel like you are on top of your game? Who would like to set it off?
I'll set it off.
Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I don't know if we're gonna talk about. Fuck it. All right. Anyway,
get busy.
I'm gonna go from 5 to 1.
Yes, sir.
Most important, and the last one I'm gonna give you something specific. You know what I'm saying? Because it ties into some other shit. But I would say, I've always felt really good with a nice pair of bottom fronts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Make me feel like I'm dangerous.
Okay.
And also classy at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Fangs, or just the.
I mean, however it matriculates and shit.
Okay.
It's a good look. You know what I'm saying? I would say a hat and situationally appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm on a beach somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I want me the nice, a nice flowy hat. You know what I'm saying?
So you ain't got to worry about, all right, is my line perfect?
I mean, but I can also just show some level of class that I'm appropriate there. If I'm on a steamboat, shit, I want to have the steamboat hat.
On a steamboat.
You know what I mean? If you find yourself on a steamboat, just watch your back because you're on there with all white people. Keep going, bro.
There you go. And I want the white, little jacket and shit. Like I want a Cuban. You feel me? I want a nice Cuban.
Okay.
That's undefeated.
Cigar?
You know what I'm saying?
Cuban chick, cigar, or a link?
Chain?
All of
Yeah.
All of
that's
them.
three.
Word up.
Let me have all of them. But anyway, I'm talking about a link. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Talking about the
next
chain.
one is a pinky ring. A pinky ring is just undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Like a pinky
Facts.
ring, you break a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You feel
I
like you gotta talk
understand.
to people like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Curl up your pinky like that.
Yeah.
The last one is
shit.
one is cologne. You feel me? I'm
Ooh.
give y'all one. Give y'all one real quick.
Because we're gonna talk about cologne in a second before we get out of here.
That's why I don't know if I want to let this.
But go ahead. I mean, you can. What
I'll give y'all one after that.
What scent? If you spraying on and it just make you stick your chest out like, yeah, you smell this.
And nigga,
the sillage.
This shit is ridiculous for a whole bottle, but I do the little scent split shit. But I think I'm gonna treat myself this year for Christmas. But this Baccarat Rouge 540.
540. Whew.
I'm gonna treat myself this year and be very sparingly with the sprays.
I went to Baccarat. Get you some Baccarat.
Yeah, Baccarat. I like it.
You know what I mean? Get you some.
Like
look,
that.
we went to the Baccarat store when we was out in Vegas, man. And
buddy.
Yes, it's very different, right? Because you sit there talking about going into a store where cologne in your mind is the main focus. When you go into the Baccarat store, the cologne / perfume, because Baccarat Rouge 540 is it's a unisex fragrance. It's in the back of the store. It's on a pillow, on like a chest of drawer, like a little stand. It's not the focus. The focus of the store is $1,000 home and home, like it's couches and chandeliers and mirrors and sconces. That's what you go into a Baccarat store and see. So the Baccarat Rouge 540 is in the back of the store on a pillow. And
Dylan.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk, Brock. I love that smell. I love that smell. Who wants to go next?
I chop them off.
Get busy.
All right. No specific order though. Just 5.
Okay.
All right. Gotta be a watch.
So
necessary. And I'm gonna be real specific.
Yes, sir.
For me, it depends on where we going. Me and Brock had this conversation, but it depends on where we going. Mm-hmm. If I'm going out and I'm stunting, it's gotta be, and I ain't got one yet. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get there, but that bust down rollie, that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If I'm just regular, then I just do a plain Jane. You know what I mean? But no matter what, even now, I gotta throw me a watch on. A quality pair of shoes. I'm stepping on motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So I gotta have a quality pair of shoes, depending on where, like I say, the event that I'm going to. Mm-hmm. They gotta be fresh.
Give me an example though. Hold on. Before we get out of the shoes, give me an example of the, you know what I mean? You stepping out some Giuseppe's, what we doing?
I mean, I throw some Giuseppe's on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When I was I ain't bought these yet either, but I saw them and I was like, I should get these motherfuckers. But when I was with my man T-Ron, we was in Montclair and I saw some dope shoes in there.
Oh my gosh, I went to Montclair. They got the cologne. They got the goddamn name. Like you can customize the name. They go across the cologne.
Damn.
The silver bottle.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Whoo! Listen, keep going. I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, all good. Watched. I like the pinky ring. I'm gonna steal that from Brock. I think a pinky ring is fucking phenomenal.
Get you a nice signet. Get you a nice signet.
For me, the pistol. I'm gonna take the pistol. You know what I mean? Just because.
All right. Well, that will make you feel like.
That will make me feel like the man.
Things well. You know what I mean? Okay. It doesn't matter what you say to me, sir. However, when you get my answer, it'll be the final answer.
Right. This is the end all be all right here.
That's fine.
And I think the last thing, man, might probably be a chain of some sort. It don't have to be nothing crazy. Yeah. But you know, something slight just to accent the whole fit would probably be good.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. No, that's important, man. Brother,
the pistol ain't go left. That's how you leave a motherfucker.
Hey,
shit.
On everything.
Boo, 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 boo.
On everything. Cal, what you got, brother?
I think I'm probably wearing at least 3 of my 5. It's funny. Pinky ring is like a number 1. It depends on what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
And mind you, I'm not like my bag is not large at all. So I'm it's like balling on the budget, but it's what helps me feel the way I need to feel. So my little pinky ring, my little bracelet, little Cuban bracelet. This is something light, but if I'm out in the world, I probably got you at least see me with this on. I'm a bald man, so a hat, preferably if it's not a black wrestling hat.
Out to the brand at Black Wrestling on all social media.
Facts. It's something with the New Jersey Devils. I've been on a vintage Jersey Devils gear kick for a while. Rim-mentioned shoes. Mm-hmm. The New Balance 550s have been my shoe of choice for I think like the last year. Again, if I'm comfort, but even if I was trying to be like a little a little stepped up, they got a nice clean 1988 silhouette that always feels right. And if I'm out and like I don't want to wear like a backpack, I've been doing the little, I don't know if they're called, do they still call them fanny packs? I don't wear it as a
bag.
Yeah, like I kind of like if I'm about to run to the store, I gotta run around for the day. I throw the motherfucker on like right across my chest, but I got a little like a Jason Voorhees, man. I don't know, like it's kind of like it's easy to have all your shit right there. You ain't got to worry, especially
you put
the way
a Jason Voorhees mask in the motherfucker.
Yeah,
why do you have that, bro?
It's on the bag. It's on the bag.
Oh, it's on the bag. Like,
it's on the bag.
I thought you putting it in the bag. I'm like, what you robbing?
Hey, it's inflation, right? Nah. But I put it. I got a little thing on it. It's just one of those things. It's like it's easy to. I saw the fucking the hype beasts. They would put all their money in it when they buy sneakers at the sneaker conventions. I'm like, shit. I'm just putting my wallet in the motherfucker, but it works. That's probably my 5. Like I said, if you're gonna at least see me with this,
yeah,
and you're probably gonna see me with like a New Jersey Devils logo on at some point. That's number 1 and number 2 likely. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
You inspired me, man. I'm gonna do the Baltimore thing like that, man.
It's fun. It's fun. Go eBay. Just look for your size and vintage. You can find some stuff for a good deal.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna actually flip something Cal said is when he was talking about the hats, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, the first thing that I wear to make me feel extremely confident is because I do it every day, a very fresh baldy. The fresh baldy I wear out the house because I know that you can't be like, oh, well, look at this nigga. Hey, baby. That horse shining, ain't
shining.
You know what I'm saying?
You use a razor or clippers?
I use a razor against the grain, but I do it every day, so I don't have to worry about bumping up.
Word.
It's more work than having a haircut.
It's a lot of work.
Pause. Doing it every day prevents you from getting bumps.
Yes, if I wait 2 days,
that's the thing. Yeah,
I bump up.
Okay, I gotta try it because I was using a razor, but I was bumping up, man.
It may depend on your skin type and all that too.
And it's also two things: is when I shave, it's the shower and hot water.
It's got to be hot. It's got to be hot.
You know, your pores open up.
Pores open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm also never leaving the house without a pair of shoes that I can talk about. Right? Not necessarily. Those are a nice pair of, I don't know, turquoise shoes. Right. No, it's a pair of shoes that I can say, yeah, these are based on my favorite video game from 1992. Right. It's something I can talk about, and it's a talking point. You know what I'm saying? I love to really, if someone asks about a loud pair of sneakers that I have on, I can explain, yes, they are loud, and it does match this Ralph Lauren shirt that I have on with the horse. Right. And this is the story behind it. Right. So number 2 or number 4, depends on how you know what I mean, you coming at it. A pair of shoes that I can explain to you, you know what I'm saying, and be able to kind of talk about. Number 3, something branded in either or any of the brands that I am associated with, whether that be a something else shirt, whether that be a Black Wrestling hat, a tee, whether that be a Where's Buffy hoodie, XYZ, something that is me. No one can ask me about it because it's mine. You know what I'm saying? It's something that, once again, it's a conversation piece.
Right.
Number 2, a hefty. I'm not a small guy. A hefty timepiece.
Your man's in the chat said a full-size high school wall clock on your wrist.
Now, this is someone who knows me and loves me and goes out in public with me from time to time. Shout out to my man Sean. But yes, I don't have dainty wrists. Right. You know what I'm saying? I can't be out here with a goddamn, you know what I mean? I can't be out here with a Casio 1. Swatch. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna look weird. Word. It's gonna look weird on one, you know what I'm saying? And the most the confident thing that I go out in public with, anytime, day or night, whether I'm home, whether I'm away, if my wife is on my arm, I am comfortable.
There you go. I like that. I like that.
Beautiful
answer. It's facts.
Damn, I should have said that.
Yeah, nah, me too. That's yeah.
Nigga, my wife don't even watch the show.
Of course. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yo, I'm surprised anybody say that about a bed. You know what I'm saying? Like your bed. You know what I mean?
I will say.
Nah, you're right though.
If I am going out, I do got to make sure that I got, you know, whatever.
Nice glisten, you feel me? Like, I need to glisten on my shit.
Nice little oil sheen in your shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you hit the light and that shit like, bling. Like,
my beard will look crazy all day. I throw the little beard balm through a little, just get it right, and it'd be perfect. Yeah, right, for real.
Sun, you know what I mean?
For real.
One other thing that nobody said that I should honorary mention is glasses. Nice pair of frames.
You mean like sunglasses, or you mean like
sunglasses? Yeah, like Ray-Bans or whatever your vice is. Cartier.
Pair of Cardi's would be ill. Listen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. My eyesight is terrible. Yeah. My eyesight is terrible. So normally, if I am if I'm worried about aesthetics, it's because I got my contacts in. I don't have no glasses on. I'm out here like, I'm 50. I'm almost 50, but these eyes working today.
These eyes work. I can see everything.
Whole time, man. Hey, man. Shout out to Brother Diz. Shout out to Brother Math. Shout out to Brother Kill. brother Rimrock Fit. If folks want to get at you on social media, how can they do that?
Right there.
There you go.
Soldier, man. That's my Instagram, Twitter, MNE_Remy. And
I need to
Facebook.
worry about Twitter.
Yeah.
Hey, right. R.I.P.
Right. That shit about to run now. Is it done?
Nah, not yet. Not yet.
Okay. It's on the way though.
The thought is that it'll be done soon, but we'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, man, and Remy at MNEFitCamp.com if you ever need to reach out to me.
That's what's up, man. Listen, if you want to get right, get yourself together. Rem is the man you want to talk to. You know what I mean?
And I appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Come on, man. Listen, don't do that. Don't do that. You family at this point. We've been in a group chat and we've made fun of each other. At this point, we family.
It's too late.
Yeah. What was that?
I am LFam79 on your social media choice, aka the Arn Anderson of podcasting, aka Captain Broadbano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Thicky the Dragon Steamboat, Pod Sham Pod, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Piper. I'm in a podcast, Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dentine Ice, the Senior Love Daddy of WFAM, where family always matters, and my tag team partner.
Of course, Broadly Balboa, Broadly_Balboa on most things, you know what I'm saying? And Herbs Day on YouTube, you feel me? I'm about to definitely release that video from Montreal. Niggas was acting bad, eating all types of fucked up food, having a good time, you know what I mean? And I got an Herbs video for y'all too. Stay off them gas station dick pills, you know what I'm saying? Do not use that motherfucking honey with Hennessy. Fucking your life up, you know what I'm saying?
And includes you too, ladies.
Yeah.
Jesus. You gonna kill your man. You gonna kill your man.
He's gonna drown.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Black Wrestling on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Shouts out Where's Buffy? Where's Buffy on Twitter? Where's Buffy podcast on YouTube? We go live every Friday. New episodes drop every Tuesday, somewhere abouts. I think that's it. blackwrestling.com, youtube.com/blackwrestling, patreon.com/ you already know the fucking vibe. Fam, I think that's it. Shouts to everybody in the chat checking us out live. Peace everybody who checks us out whenever you check us out. See y'all soon.
Peace.
Peace.